So again, I'm just using my Michael's bullet journal. I'm actually like halfway through to say that I'm only using it for 4 months, but I think that's just because of the fun I've been having with my bullet journal setups. So let's go ahead and get into October setup, and this one I'm very excited about, and I think you guys are gonna love it too. So welcome to October. I really loved my October setup. So all of the stickers are from this shop that I really love called Planning with Kay. This is her Pastel Ghost collection. I just think the stickers are so cute, so I decided to make this like midnight dusk background with some gouache paint that I had, and I decided to make my own little scenery, like my spooky ooky cemetery scenery with like a couple of trick-or-treaters, some ghosts and bats howling about. We have a witch here flying. I am realizing now that I forgot to put like a moon up here, but I still think it came out really cute, and it's just a tell of what's going to take place for the rest of the bullet journal. This painting that I did in the back was definitely a labor of love. I'm not the best painter. I am just learning how to use gouache paints and watercolor paints. This paint is gouache paint, and it's on some black cardstock that I had. And like I said, it was a labor of love, but eventually I just got to the point where whatever it was gonna be is what it was gonna be, but I still think it came out really well, and I feel like the blend from like sundown to nighttime actually looks a lot better on camera than it does in real life. So the next spread we have is my calendar spread. I decided to use this lavender pastel purple Tombow. I can't remember the name. I'll go back to my pin section in the back. It is the Tombow 620 that I used as like the marker accent this month. And again, all of these stickers come from the Pastel Ghost sticker collection from Planning with Kay. They are super cute. And so I just used some of the header stickers for the days of the week for this calendar. I did paint in this black strip here with gouache paint, and then I added some of the cute ghosts on the side. And these number stickers also come with this collection. I haven't gone in to fill in my actual dates. When I do that, I'm just going to use this Muji 0.35 millimeter pin. I really like this pin because it's super fine, and it doesn't get really clunky when I'm writing my to-do list and things like that. Moving on to the next spread, my habit tracker spread. I created all of these different boxes. I painted them black using black gouache, and then I cut out these little calendar grids from a scrap bullet journal that I have, and I just taped them on there, and then I wrote the habit that I'm actually tracking with white gel pen. I want to say it's the Jelly Roll 10 white gel pen, and as you can see, I'm doing really good on some of my habits, some not so much, like water and sleep. I definitely need to do there. And starting this month, I'm just deciding to go all in with social media, like making this video and posting things to TikTok and Instagram. So if you're not following me already, you can follow me on TikTok at Hey Teacher Brumfield, and the same on Instagram. You can check all of that out in the description box below. So go ahead and come follow me, and we can just start our little community. The next spread that I have is my daily review. I found that in this new role, every day is just like a lot is happening and it's never the same. So I wanted to have this daily review section where I could just keep track of like really exciting things that happen throughout the day. I found that by the end of the week, I forgot what I did on Monday. So that's what this is for. The next spread, very similar to my October spread, I do have a gratitude log, and for the first day I said this Bujo spread is absolutely gorgeous, and that's because it is absolutely gorgeous. It's my favorite spread that I've done in a really long time, and I love it so much. The stickers definitely helped with the time it spent for me to set up this bullet journal. I spent way less time than I did in my September setup, which if you haven't seen it, go ahead and click the card up at the top, should be at the top somewhere, and you can watch that one also. I love having a spot for a brain dump. I'm a very creative person and ideas just like pop into my head all the time, and if I don't have a place to write them, they're going to vanish just as fast as they came. So that's why I really love this brain dump spread, and I can just go in and write what I need to write and call it a day. My next spread is one that I'm very excited about. However, I have not finished it yet. It is my 31 days of Halloween movies. And so every October, I like to watch one Halloween movie or show every day. So you'll have to come back and see. I just haven't decided if I wanted to write the names of the movies in pen just to keep it simple, or go full out and like print out the movie posters for the movies that I want to watch. But you can check this out over on my Instagram and on TikTok as well. Here is one of my spreads for the week. This is my favorite spread to do, this little like 8 square layout. I like to just write all of my tasks that I need to complete for this week, and then I just kind of like spread it out. Very similar to a rolling weekly, except it's just squares. And I just get like an intense dopamine hit whenever I'm able to check a box off and scratch it off the list. These headers are the same headers from the Planning with Kay Pastel Ghost collection, and I used my Archer and Olive date stamp just to add in the dates. And this is not the same spread that I have to show next, but I loved it so much that I'm going to end up using this exact same spread for the remainder of the month. The second spread that I have is a more vertical layout. I tried to recreate the love of the layout that I had from my September spread here, but I feel like the columns were just too thin for me. And I feel like it's gonna end up looking very clunky, but I loved the header situation and the date stamps, of course. So we'll see how this weekly spread works. I'm just not that optimistic about it though. I just decided to make a spread that had those 2 days on there for the 30th and the 31st, and kind of just give them like their own special place here. I just have to go in and add the date stamp, but I think I want to add some more stickers and things like that, especially for the 31st, because it is Halloween and it's going to be very fun. The last part of this bullet journal setup is my monthly review section. I definitely wanted to do something different than what I had done last month. So I decided to make this like Dutch door system of sorts. So I just have like the covers page for this section, and then once I open it, it's kind of like it all flows in together, which I really, really love. So I have my monthly overview section where I have my finance tracker. And then here, I'm just gonna keep track of the books that I read this month, the shows or movies that I watch, podcasts that I listen to. I kind of have it open because sometimes I read a lot of books, so I'll need this space here, but sometimes I don't read so many. So I'll just come and fill this in at the end of the month. And then on the other side, I have my mood tracker, but it's really more so a life tracker. This month I'm going to try out this level 10 rating system that I saw. So I just have different categories of my life. And then when I do my monthly review at the end of the month, I can just use these little charts here at the bottom to rate what I feel my life is like for these different categories. And then I also have a space for me to reflect on what went well this month and what can I improve upon next month. I believe reflection is like a key to accomplishing all of your goals and things like that. So I really like these spreads. I will be sure this month to actually write it into my bullet journal, so it's not blank like it was in September. But this is my bullet journal setup for the month of October. Like I said, it's super, super cute. I love it so much. I've been enjoying using it so far, and it's making me turn to my bullet journal so much more than I would have in the past. If you like bullet journaling content and you just want to go on a bullet journaling journey with me, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.